Hello everyone, Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, we'll be doing a review for Crave #1. This is the new book from Image Comics. Uh, let's take a look at the creative team before we get into this book. This book, with a story and art by Maria Llovet, uh, one of my favorite creators. Like overall, I can't believe how prolific Llovet is, whether it's just sometimes teaming up with other writers or just doing her own work. It is very, very cool to see a new project. So, in this miniseries preview, Crave, a mysterious app that promises to make your desires come true, spreads among the students of an elite university who use it as a hookup app. David, a top student, engages in a game of seduction with the unattainable Alexandra, but as requests to the app escalate and wreak havoc on campus, David and his friends' only chance to stop this spiral is to find out what really lies behind Crave. So, yeah, this is first of all, this book is rated M for mature, so you'll see that at the shop. But boy, Love It really just brings this really interesting mystery. All this presented with some really beautiful, beautiful art. Um, I think the idea of this app kind of being used in a way that maybe it wasn't fully intended to. There's the mystery of like, where does the app come from? How can it do all the things that it's doing? And then also seeing how different people in this university react to both the request and also the things that they are requesting themselves. Yeah, it is fantastic. I'm really, really hooked after this first issue. Uh, it's an oversized issue, so you definitely get a lot of story here. So this miniseries, I think, is going to be, first of all, very interesting to read. A little spicy because Maria Lovett's work, it definitely uses a lot of that to move the story forward and to kind of get you into the story. Like it really sets the mood with a lot of those things that are happening. So I don't have any of that art in the preview pages because I don't want YouTube to take down the video. But when you get there, you'll definitely see exactly what I'm talking about. But let's take a look at some of the preview art that I do have here. Um, and as you can see, just the pacing of these panels, the closeness of some of these things, the introduction to the Crave app on the phone, everything kind of juxtaposed with like what people are already using the app for. I think that's very, very fun. And just the introduction to our main character, David, right? Kind of a loner. We see him here in the locker room. In the meanwhile, everything's kind of happening around him. It feels to me like in some of those films where maybe there's something taking over everyone, where our main characters sometimes they're kind of distracted by their own personal life and they don't realize everything that's going on around them. That's kind of how I feel with these panels that are just kind of like intercut between all the actual university stuff and building out that world. So and then of course we get to see just David talking to his friends and people that he cares about. In the meanwhile, all these weird things kind of keep happening around his group of friends. There's a lot of character development. There's a lot of interpersonal exploration of the characters in this book. And yeah, the mystery just kind of keeps evolving in a very enticing way because of the beautiful sensual art that you get to see here. So it is fantastic. I really enjoyed this first issue on many different levels, but I'm very curious about the mystery of what's going to happen next. So if you have read this book, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.